ever seen a house where turning off the lights at night is strictly forbidden? Sounds insane, right? But in 1971, a family bought a charming old farmhouse in Rhode Island, thinking it would be a fresh start. What they got instead was a chilling warning from the previous owner: for the sake of your family, don't turn off the lights at night. At first, the Perrin family ignored it. Ghost stories, myths. They didn't believe in all that. But what happened next changed everything. The lights, they weren't just for comfort, they were protection, because something darker than darkness itself woke up when the lights went out. This wasn't fiction. This was the true story behind the Conjuring. The family consisted of Roger and Carolyn Perrin and their 5 daughters: Andrea, Nancy, Christine, Cindy, and April. The house was old, eerie, and filled with strange presences. But oddly enough, many of the spirits seemed kind. One ghost would tuck the girls in at night. Another would play with their toys and even had a name: Manny. There was even one spirit known for sweeping the floors. Creepy, yes. Dangerous, not yet, but soon. The mood shifted. Every morning at exactly 5:15 a.m., the smell of rotting flesh filled the house. The girls began waking up with scratches, bruises, and torn blankets. They were being dragged, pinched, and tormented by something invisible. Doors slammed, whispers echoed, and the deep, cold fear began to settle in. And then she showed up, a spirit unlike any other in that house. Strong, vengeful, unrelenting. Her name, Bathsheba Sherman. Contrary to what you see in movies, Bathsheba was not a made-up character. She was a real woman who lived in the 1800s. She was beautiful, wealthy, and misunderstood. She was accused of sacrificing a child in a twisted ritual, but was never convicted. Still, the town labeled her a witch, a murderer, and society turned its back on her. Some say the shame and isolation drove her to take her own life. After placing a deadly curse on the land where the Perrin farmhouse stood, doors slammed, whispers echoed, and the deep, cold fear began to settle in. And then she showed up, a spirit unlike any other in that house. Strong, vengeful, unrelenting. Her name, Bathsheba Sherman. Contrary to what you see in movies, Bathsheba was not a made-up character. She was a real woman who lived in the 1800s. She was beautiful, wealthy, and misunderstood. She was accused of sacrificing a child in a twisted ritual, but was never convicted. Still, the town labeled her a witch, a murderer, and society turned its back on her. Some say the shame and isolation drove her to take her own life. After placing a deadly curse on the land where the Perrin farmhouse stood, she vowed, "No one shall ever live peacefully in my home." And the Perrins felt the full force of that curse. Caroline, the mother, was her primary target. Bathsheba wanted her gone, wanted to be the only woman in that house. She tormented Caroline night after night, leaving burns and bruises all over her body. Eventually, Caroline's behavior changed. She wasn't herself anymore. And when the family could take no more, they called in the only people who could help: Ed and Lorraine Warren. The Warrens, legendary paranormal investigators, immediately sensed it. This house wasn't just haunted. It was alive with dark, malevolent energy as they began their spiritual cleansing. The activity escalated. Furniture flew across rooms, lights exploded, and during a basement exorcism, Bathsheba spoke through Caroline's body in a voice that wasn't human. After hours of battle between darkness and light, Bathsheba's hold weakened. Caroline returned. The house fell silent. But according to Andrea Perrin, the oldest daughter, Bathsheba never really left. She just waited. Years later, a new owner named Norma Sutcliffe moved in. She lived in the house for years and claimed she never experienced a single haunting. So what was the truth? Was Bathsheba really evil lore? Just a misunderstanding? misunderstood woman destroyed by gossip and jealousy? Was the haunting real or the result of trauma and fear? Whatever you believe, one thing's for sure. This house holds stories that continue to chill the world. And if you ever move into an old house and the lights start flickering, don't stick around to find out why. Just run. But, hey, don't run from this video without liking and commenting first. Let me know in the comments, do you think Bathsheba was truly evil, or was she just a victim of history? Subscribe for more spine-chilling real ghost stories like this one. See you in the next haunted tale.